If you'd like to see how I made these scrapbook pages for Halloween on Canva, please continue watching and don't forget to subscribe to Karma Lately for more videos like this one. Welcome back, family, friends, and fans. It's Karma Lately. Today I'm in a bit of a Halloween spirit and I wanted to share that with you while showing you guys some cool Canva tricks that I have up my sleeve. And I just wanted to give you guys an overview of Canva. This is not a sponsored video. You can do this with a free plan. You can do this with the pro. Now, if you're doing the free plan, you may be limited with some of the elements and images and features, but you can still get a lot done. The first thing that I wanted to show you guys really quickly were the templates. So you can do anything from social media posts to business cards to YouTube thumbnails. I mean, for teachers, there's so many things that you can do, lesson plans and class schedules. I mean, the sky is literally the limit, which is why I really do love working with Canva. Another thing, if you go down here and you see these icons, I hover over Instagram posts and it tells me what the size, the dimensions are, 1080 by 1080 pixels, logo 500 by 500 pixels. I go to flyer 8.5 by 11 inches. And then you can also click on a custom design and you can select pixels, inches, millimeters or centimeters, and you can create your own design based on whatever it is that you're working on. And that's extremely helpful because sometimes we're working on another website and they'll say, well, you know, this dimension is required or whatever. You know, when you're working with YouTube, if you're doing a YouTube logo or you're doing YouTube art or whatever it is that you're doing, there's different dimensions that you have to figure out so that when you're uploading, it's going to upload and it's going to look right on whatever that is. So that's super helpful. I wanted to show you guys some of the designs that I've been working on. So this one, there's 3 pages on this. And for those of you who love to do like scrapbooks, like say, for example, you love to purchase scrapbooks at Michael's, scrapbook pages, those scrapbook pads, book binders, journal makers, crafters. Everyone loves to purchase these beautiful scrapbook pads. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can make your own and you can print it at home. So this design is 11 by 8.5. And you can see right here, 11 by 8.5 inches. I put instead of 8.5 by 11, I put the horizontal side to be the longest and the vertical side to be the shortest. And this is an abstract image that I decided to make. And I think it makes for a really lovely, lovely scrapbook page. Here is another one. And here is a friendlier one. And we're going to go back to home and we're going to go into another one. Here, I believe I also have 3. And this one I could have done a little bit more, but I just wanted to keep it kind of simple. This one, I kind of don't like the witch there, to be honest. And I think I need to make this moon a little transparent. Other than that, I think we're good. Maybe the house could be... And I'll show you guys about transparency and all that stuff a little later. This is kind of like abstract. I think we can... might be better. And then this one, I didn't even finish it, but it's got like this kind of vibe. I could probably put some text for Halloween. and done. So it's very, very easy to do, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. So we can go here where it says 8.5 by 11 inches, and then we can just resize it to 11 inches by 8.5, or we can just simply go here to custom size. It was my most recent one, 11 by 8.5, so I'm just going to click on that. And now we are going to make some decisions. So this is your interface. You can upload images here. You can use the royalty-free images here on Canva. And you can type whatever you want specifically. Type in moon, and I got some moon photos. You can also click on elements, shapes, lines, frames, stickers, charts, and illustrations and vectors. I'm going to click witch. Now you have a whole bunch of witches here. Then underneath there's text, and you can either click on one of these headings and you can create your own by just changing the font here, changing the sizing, the color, and all of that, even the effects. Or you can use some preset text options, and that's always cute, right? Just gonna delete that. Beach please. Now when you go here to styles, this is more like brand kits and brand colors. They're already preset, and so you don't have to think about anything. If you already have a vision for what you want to do, you click on that and it changes the font, the effects on the text, and the colors. So they're colors that go well together and create this ambiance that you may want for your project. And there's tons of them. So I personally think it's really cool. So then you have music. You can add music to, this is all royalty free music that you can add to your images or your videos. And here are some video clips that you can use for ads, for your YouTube videos, or for whatever it is that you're working on. Here's the background section. You can use landscapes, patterns, gradients, abstract, food, textures, flowers, nature. It says beach please, and there you have a message. And then yeah, so there's more here, but we're gonna just work on that. Also for backgrounds, you can opt to just have regular plain colored backgrounds, and you can change the palette. You can change how bright, bless you. Yeah. You can change how bright or how dark you want everything to look. So with this, you can make your own scrapbook pages. First, I'll do a step-by-step on how I did this specific scrapbook page, and then I'll do a brand new one with you guys. You don't have to worry about spending money. You're gonna do exactly, sure, it takes more time and that kind of thing, but it's nice to be in control. So like I told you before, I was just pinching corners. One thing that you can do, once you highlight your background, you can go to this here, hover over these so you can see what each one is for. This is to delete. This one is to duplicate. This one is to lock the image or whatever. This one is to put links. And this one is transparency. I'm going to click on transparency. It's on 100% right now. And I am going to see what it looks like if I made it a little bit lighter. I actually like it just as it is, to be honest. We'll make it a little bit lighter. Now I want to add some things to this. Maybe some Halloween trees. Now because this is going to be abstract, I'm going to change the transparency. Let's see if we can get something nice. Now that I have it like that, I'm going to keep it highlighted, and then I'm going to click duplicate, and it's going to give me 2. But I kind of want the trees facing each other. Usually trees are very attracted to each other. Also, if you're trying to make sure that they're together, just let these purple lines guide you. See, once I drop it down, it's telling me that I'm right on the line with the tree. Now I can just move it around. Perfect. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to, up here, it lets me flip it. So I'm going to click flip horizontal, and it just, now the trees are facing each other. So I'm going to do that one more time so you can see. Just highlight it, you click flip, you can do horizontal, or you can do, you can do vertical or horizontal. And since I want the tree facing the other tree, I am going to flip it horizontally. I may lighten the trees a little more later, we'll see. Now I want to check out a moon. I like this, and I'm gonna make it now. The moon is covering the trees, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is highlight the moon and then click position, and it'll position it backwards. I'm going to click it twice so that both trees go backwards. So both trees go on top of the moon. And then I'm going to make the moon a little transparent as well, just to give it a little abstractness. So I'm actually quite happy with the moon, how it came out. If you notice, I'm going to keep it highlighted. When I had it all the way here, the colors were so vivid and so off-putting, and they weren't really letting us see the tree branches. But I just changed the transparency, and so since there's orange underneath the moon, when I change the transparency, that orange is going to kind of shine through the moon and giving it exactly the illusion that I wanted. Now I would like some water. So I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make this a little bigger. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to make this bigger. And I just want these leaves to touch the moon a little bit. Kiss the moon. Okay. And they're not perfect. You know, trees don't all grow the same. So I'm okay with it. There's a couple of bats under the tree. Now that it's bigger, you can see that. So that's cool. I'd like to see some more background effects. Let's see. No. Background. Let's see here. No. No, let's see some webs. I'm gonna be clear spider webs. Oops, I said spider legs. Some spider webs here. Let me see this one. I don't know what I want. Let's see. Change the transparency a little bit. Not too much. Let's get some bats. Let's see what color these turn out to be with a little I don't know what happened to my fingers today. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get river. Actually, I'm gonna go to pictures. Photos. River. Okay. I never get scared of anything because there's so many things that you can control on here that you shouldn't be like putting anything, like saying that something doesn't work. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this because the water's definitely not gonna be over the moon ever. It can be right under it though. And then I'm going to lift it up a little bit. And now I'm going to position it backwards. And now I'm going to give it some transparency. Let's see. Because it's blue, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna undo it. I'm gonna grab it. Where is it? Here it is. And delete. So I just undid until I got to the water. This might be good. I just want like a body of water, but I don't want it to be, well, let's see. Let's try this one. Let me just right off the bat, before I start doing anything, let me just give it some transparency and see if it'll work. Trying to think. It might work. Let's see. It might work. Put this over here. Let me position it backwards. Back, 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 backward. And I don't know, I think I'm comfortable with that. I just want to push this up. Okay. Maybe bring these over here. And then let's grab a witch. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Huh. Let's see here. Let's pull this up. Let's position her back to see what happens. If she's... She may have to be small. Undo. I may make her small. She might be smaller. I just don't... Let's see. I really don't want her to be weird. I mean, I'm really liking her there now, so I might be... I don't know. Let's see. I like her there. I do. I might take out this tree position. Back, back, back. I might just take out this tree. I really like this. And I'm going to keep it just like that. The first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to go to Elements and I'm going to delete this and I'm going to just click on Backgrounds. I just want to see what are some of the backgrounds that they have. I'm going to go to Photos and look for backgrounds. I may even go as far as looking for, let me see. Ooh, this is really cool. Let me see if I can make Halloween witch. I'm looking for something. Let me see this. Let's see, position. Okay. So I take the corners and I pinch them to make it bigger or smaller. And then I widen it, which will make it spread out. And sometimes you lose part of the image, but it's the price we have to pay. I'm gonna see if they have anything else that catches my eye. Anything that catches my eye. That's pretty spooky. So there's so much to choose from that sometimes it can be overwhelming. I'm actually gonna move myself over here and I'm gonna move myself over here now, and I'm really liking this. I feel like she's outside, she's behind the curtains, and I really like that a lot. I wonder if I put a moon on the other side. What the heck? Let's see. I think I'm just going to use a vector. Make it smaller by pinching on the sides. And get that transparency going. Wait a minute. My hand slipped. Okay. I don't know if it shows enough. I'm gonna position. Alright, no. That's fine. Let's see, maybe is there another moon that maybe works? Let's try this one. So see how this comes out. All right. I don't know if I want the So you get it. Maybe there's a black cat, which nobody wants to see right now. Nah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say a bat. And I'm going to change the transparency. Yes. So there you have it. Now I'm going to add a page. I want to just get like a background. And I want to show you guys. Let's go to the palette and see. This orange is all wrong. Let's see. we're gonna do haunted house. Whoa, I put bee house. Bee house. Okay, elements, haunted house. I am going to use this house. Super cute. Now, it'll tell you when something is in the middle. If you move it around, it's showing me that right now the house is in the middle. Not the house itself, but the whole image is in the middle. So from this edge to this edge. It'll tell me also if I lift it up, it'll show me where it's directly in the center. And so here I want to be in the middle, but I do think I want to make this a little bit bigger actually, and I don't want to be in the middle. So we'll do that. I would like to add a Halloween tree. Maybe a couple of these. So what I can do is duplicate it right here. Just hover over. You should hover over everything to see what everything is. I'm gonna just say duplicate, and this makes another tree. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, and I think I'm gonna flip it horizontally so it's facing the other tree. Usually trees like to lean towards each other. They don't really generally lean against each other. And what if we also had some Halloween pumpkins? Oh. I'm gonna just get 3 Halloween pumpkins. And what I'm gonna do, obviously they're too big right now, but I'm just going to position them like this. And if I wanted this one to go in front of the orange one, I just have to highlight it, go to position, and then put it forward, and it'll go in front or backwards. And that works for all of them. The other thing, if I wanted to, you see how I move them and they move individually? If I wanted to group them and make it so that they move together and I size them together, I just so I'm just going to make a little rectangle next to them and slide the rectangle over until they're all together. But actually, I don't want to catch the haunted house. I just want the pumpkins. So I'm going to do this up here so that I don't catch the haunted house. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to have to resize this, make it a little bit smaller. Make this a little bit smaller. Jessie, be careful. Make this a little bit smaller. And now I think I got it. Now I've just highlighted the pumpkins. You have to be careful because you can catch the other objects, and that's what I didn't want to catch the house and I didn't want to catch the trees. I just want to group the pumpkins together, so I'm going to click on group. And now I can move them around together, and best of all, I can size them together. And so I'm going to put these pumpkins right over here. In comparison to the trees, they're a little bit big, but that's okay. Some pumpkins are huge. And just kind of leave them here like that. I do want another tree. I do. Um, and then I'm going to make the moon. Could make it a little smaller. And then I'm gonna get a witch. Well, a flying witch. What? A flying witch. And it all depends who you're doing this with. If you're doing this with children, you want to get a kid-friendly witch. If you're doing this for yourself or for adults, then you can choose different witches. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for... There's just so many witches. I'm gonna go for this witch, and I'm gonna sit her down right here. I'm gonna make her actually smaller. Sit her down. Take the moon, maybe make the moon a little transparent so she could show more. Yeah. Got that. That's perfect. And maybe have some bats. I love it. I think it's fun. If you want to add a message, you can. You can put some text on here. And you can say, I mean, most cliche of all, Happy Halloween. But, I mean, that's what we all say. And then look for a good font. I like script in Halloween, but you can use some cliche. And when I say cliche, I'm not saying it to be condescending. I just mean the usually used fonts for Halloween. We can look through. Geez, we're only up to the A's. That's a cute one. With this. And that's it. Oh wait, here's a good one. There it is. It's called Butcherman Caps. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it is very, very possible for you guys to make your own scrapbook pages, your own Halloween crafts, and it's fun to make these designs. You can do these designs with your students, with your children, with your spouse, your partner, and you can have a little fun. And then it's even more fun to create it and print it out for use during the Halloween festivities. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Canva tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot more things that you can do with Canva. There are just so many different things. Like I click on this and we can do effects on the Halloween letters, put a little shadowing on there. There's just really so much that can be done. So I didn't want to cover it all in one tutorial because I just really wanted you guys to have the hands-on, and I wanted it to be a short video. But I'm going to be coming back in to show you guys on another video how to work with social media posts and YouTube. And so I hope that that's helpful. And to all of you, if I don't get to see you or speak to you, happy Halloween. And I hope that everyone is blessed and happy and safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.